Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing on the bee journal theme. So I've got lots of bits and pieces that are hanging around that I've been using and not using and everything else. So I'm going to make a few bits and pieces today for our bee journal. I'm going to start by using some paper bags. They're quite big actually. Let me see. I do have some smaller ones. And I think, yeah, smaller ones I think are a better fit for what we're going to achieve. So I've got 2 paper bags and that's what we're going to start off with. Okay. So I've got some paper here that's left over from the kit pages. Not the kit, the paper pages that I am using for this journal, and I used some signatures and these are what's left over, so I want to try and use some of these if I can to create some of our pieces for our, what do you call them, paper bags. So I'm going to quickly cut this piece off here. And I'm not measuring down to the millimetre, I'm just kind of making sure that they fit. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces here that'll fit in there, one like that and one like that. Okay, I'm not inking this kit, this journal. I'm avoiding inking. So I'm going to try and keep it as clean as possible. Just because some of the colours I'm using are so dark. I'm looking now to see. Sorry, my screen's gone off. I'm looking now to see which colour I think goes best with this. So that does look okay. That's a bit dark. That's a bit, I think that's going to be hit and miss trying to get those bees. That's just doesn't go. That goes, it's just got a different look about it. I'm not sure that I like that or that, so I think it's going to be this or this. I'm going to go with that actually. Sorry if you are screaming at the screen not to, but that's what I'm going to go with. So all I'm going to do is measure how much I need. I'm just going to take this off here. I'm doing 2 pieces at the same time. I didn't even think to turn the paper over. How silly is that? That's ridiculous, actually, because I might have had something on the other side that I liked more. I don't like that one. I do like that one. So we're going to go with that and that. And these are one of the simplest pieces of ephemera you can choose to make. I've lost my pen. Oh. I keep trying to remember to put something on here that I can attach the pin to, but I just never ever end up remembering. So I've got an old one here. I'll just use that for now. Just make sure that that is usable. And I'm going to just put a bit of glue on here and attach that here. like that. I'm going to do the same on the other one. I'm actually going to change the glue because I need to find the wassailing before I can do that. So that, again, I'm going to attach to the bottom here. These are some of the simplest pieces of ephemera you can make for your journal, and yet they are so cool looking. Yeah, I absolutely love working with these. That's quite nice as well, isn't it? I think it's a bit, I think there's, oh, I quite like that. Let's do one of each, shall we? One of each. And all I'm doing at the moment is, as I said, I used some of the card from the paper pad for signatures, and I've taken the bits that I've cut off, so the bits that I didn't measure up to the A4 that I wanted. Taken those off, and I'm just going to use those in the project. Yeah, I do like that. Do one of each though, I think. Okay. And the good thing using this wet glue is that you've got that wiggle room to get it right. Okay. Now I'm not going to glue these down. I think I'm going to use some brads instead. So I think they'll add a little bit of interest. If you don't have brads, then just glue it. It's not a problem. The other thing that it does is it stops the paper from the bag from opening out where you don't want it to. Don't really want to crease all of this, but so yeah, once you've put these in, it'll hold this in place, but it'll also stop the bag from opening out here, and I don't want it to. So that is perfect for me. So one there, and one there. Then we're going to do the same over here. Gosh, this is really crinkling this up now. That's hard work. It's much easier if you've got something to push this into. I don't offhand, so I'm doing it the hard way. But if you've got something that you can push your brads or your pokey tool through to make your holes, then that is definitely the easier way to go. But I do like these brads. I got these from, they came with a kit thing I'd ordered from Tapology, and they're just unusual colour. They're like really brassy, whereas I haven't seen these in other places, particularly for sale. So we've got our two bags there. We've got a pocket here, and we will have a pocket in here as well. Okay, now I've got some paper left over from an earlier project, and I think that will make perfect tags to pop in here. So I'm going to cut this into two pieces like that. Probably should have used the cutter because they're not straight. That's what happens when you try to cut corners. So I'll just take those down a tad, straighten them up. I am going to get my, if I can find it, there it is. I'm going to get my credit card so that I can make some tag corner pieces on here. Like that. And then I'm going to take some of my scrap paper that I've got lying around over here, and I'm going to put this on the back as a piece of writing journal spot. I'm going to cut off the same amount that I did for the journal cards, because it will then measure it better. Just watch your fingers. Let's pop that in there and let that recover a little bit. And then all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put some glue so one there. And it's okay that it's not the same size as your paper. You can do that, but it doesn't have to be. So mine are just going to go like that. And I'm going to do the same on this one. So that's going to go on there. Like that. I'm not going to decorate the front because it's really pretty, it doesn't need it. But I am going to put a little tab hole there. And I'm going to grab some something to go inside of it. For my scrappy bits. So that I'll just pop in there like that. We'll pull that through there. And then I'm gonna do a bow, because you know how good I am at bows. Oh, see. I thought it was there, but I can't do a bow for toffee. No, can't. Just doesn't exist a decent bow for me. Get the idea anyway. And that will go in there like that. It is a tight fit because of the way I've put the brads, but it does fit in there. Okay, I might change that thread. It's too, just looks too naff like that. So instead I'm going to put a little knot in it, and I'm just going to grab a piece out like that. So again, a little bit of knot in that. Like that. And then just that knot there. Okay. Now I think I do like those like that, but I think I'm going to stitch around them actually, so bear with me. I'm just going to do that really quickly. Okay, so I've just done a really simple stitch down the one side and across the bottom, just to add a little bit of interest. And the same on that one. If you wanted to, you could stitch around the pocket here. I'm not going to, but we've got a journal card in there. I might have wanted to have taken just a touch off that, but that's okay. Journal card in there, and a journal card in there. And then all I am going to do is, if I've got any of that left over, which I don't think I have, do I have any leftovers? Not really, but I might have some, yeah, here. Okay, so I was thinking if I do just cut that like that. Bit more. Not like that. And then I could put 2 little tags on here. One there, which just adds a little bit of interest. And it shows the bee, which is really cool. So that goes there like that. For this one, I think I'm going to see what that would look like if I added a piece of that. It's a bit big. Take that crinkly bit off. Oh gosh, I can't. Honestly, by the time I cut this straight, it'll be too small to use. So that'll go on there like that. I don't know what it's going to be like with collage. Let's have a look, shall we? Worst case scenario, we have to redo it, but let's just see what it looks like with that. It's not too bad. And then all I'm going to do with that one is I'm going to add a couple of these, and I'm going to go for the paler colours. Oops. These are lethal, absolutely lethal. So we got one there. One there. There we go, just for a bit of interest. So these will attach to your journal like this. You'll have a pocket here, which comes out so far. You might want to glue that down. And then you will also then have a tag with a journaling spot on the back, which goes into a pocket on the front. And you've got 2 pieces there for your bee journal, or whatever journal it is you're using. So, as I said, I like the stitching. It adds a little bit of interest. You could do that to the main piece as well if you wanted to. But yeah, just a really, really simple kind of transformation of some paper bags for our journals. Hope you enjoyed. Always good hanging out with you guys. Love to hear what you think in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will speak to you soon in the next video. So take care and be well. Catch you soon.